I like to read John chapter 2, verse 12 to 18. After this, he went down to Capernaum with his mother and brothers and his disciples. There they stayed for a few days. When it was almost time for the Jewish Passover, Jesus went to Jerusalem in the temple courts. He found men selling cattle. Where? In the temple courts. They were selling cattle. You know what cattle is, right? Malu. Sheep and doves and others sitting at tables exchanging money. So he made a whip out of cords and drove all from the temple area. Both sheep and cattle, he scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. To those who sold doves, he said, "Get this out of here. How dare you turn my father's house into a market?" His disciples, "Remember that it is written, zeal for your house will consume me." Then the Jews demanded of him, "What miraculous sign can you show us to prove your authority to do all this?" They are living in sin and they are asking for sign. In those days, they go to the main market to go and sell those things. So when people come, they first go to the market, buy before they go to the temple. Slowly over time, they start to bring it close. Then they bring it to the temple area, like the street where the temple is. Now they move it from there, they move it into the compound. Now from inside the compound, they move it into the courts. You see? One day too, maybe they will carry it into the Holy of Holies. That's how sin creeps in. That's how the devil enters into our life and weakens us and take charge of our lives. Little by little, he'll be gaining entrance from the market, move to the area, from the area into the compound, from the compound, move into the courts. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That's how he takes advantage of you. You know what Apostle Paul said? He said, "Do not give the devil a foothold." The devil is not a gentleman like Jesus. Jesus said, "I stand at the door and knock." The devil doesn't knock. The devil is an opportunist. The devil is looking for a foothold. The devil is looking for a chance, an opportunity to enter, to possess. So don't give him a foothold. How many of you have ever boarded the bus will come Molwe? If you are in a hurry to go and the space is full, the seats are taken, what do you need? Just a foothold? No. Everywhere is packed to the door. You will still force your way to enter. How do you move it? Just one place to put one foot and one place to hold. Once you hang in there, you know you must get to your destination. You'll be pushing as people are going out, so you are pushing in. As people are going out, so you are pushing in. And maybe God helping you may find a seat before you get to your destination. That's the devil for you. Just all he needs is a foothold, an opportunity. You must not give it to him. So this thing you see here started from just moving to the area. They were going close, and the devil was gaining their hearts. As he was gaining their heart, they were moving closer and closer and closer. Now they brought the market inside the courtyard of the temple. So you can imagine how that place was stinking with all the cattle and all the sheep and the goats, with their poo and their pee and everything all over the place. Imagine that. And the leaders of the temple, they saw them, the priests, the high priests, all of them. I don't know whether they have their own share from the sales that happens there every day. But they saw it and they didn't do anything. But Jesus, because his heart was connected to the Father, Jesus, because he was on fire, the zeal of the house of God consumes him. And all he thinks about is the glory of the Father. And he knows the Father is frowning at this. And there's no one among these leaders who could do this thing. So he took it upon himself and did it. So let the zeal of the house of God consume. If the zeal of God consume you, I tell you, you will hate sin with all your heart. You will hate it with passion. If truly you understand what it means when the Bible said that you and him are one, what hurts him will hurt you. What pains him will pain you. What moves him will move you. What is concerned about you, they're concerned about. The heartbeat of God will be your heartbeat. If God is concerned about soul winning, you'll be concerned about soul winning. If God wants to do something and he needs somebody to do something, he will call on you and you will respond quickly. God just said it to hear and see how Isaiah will respond. Who shall we send? Who shall go for us? God could have sent it, come, I'm sending you. But he wanted to see how he will respond. So he allowed him to hear the conversation that is going on in heaven. We need a man to do this job. Who shall we send? Let's discuss. Who shall go for us? And then Isaiah heard. And Isaiah quickly, because the zeal of God was in his heart, he said, here I am, send me. If you are looking for a man, I volunteer. Will you volunteer?